WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Now we are tracking what could be a very impactful winter weather system heading our way on Wednesday and Thursday. We're looking at snow. The stage will be set by cold air in place, and so once that disturbance passes through, there'll be plenty enough cold air for it to tap into. Here is a look at the overall track of the system, and something I've noticed in the latest model runs is that it continues to shift this just a little bit further south, and any jog a little further to the south could potentially lower snow numbers. In fact, one of the models that just came out recently just lowered the numbers just a bit for our area. It doesn't mean that snow is off the table and that it won't be impactful. It's just a little bit lower than what the model was originally showing. So, and that's to be expected. As we get new data in, we're going to see those numbers change. So later on by Thursday, the system will begin to pull away from the area. There'll be a little snow on the back end before that snow ends Wednesday afternoon. Let's look at the two most reliable long-term models. Here's your Wednesday, 8:30 in the morning. This is the GFS. It's a smidge earlier. Tries to bring a few flurries here by 8:30 a.m. But honestly, the bulk of this snow will come in after 12 o'clock. Here we are, close to the 1 o'clock hour. We can see snow overspreading the area. The darker blue color indicates the heavier bands of snow that will be setting up shop. And what the models have done is sort of shifted some of these heavier bands just slightly south of D.C. And so wherever those heavier bands are, that's where you're going to get the higher amounts. So looking at Wednesday at 11 o'clock at night, we can still see some of that moderate to heavy snow over the area, especially over southern Maryland, the lower eastern shore, and up through Ocean City. And then Thursday morning, there's still snow left over as the system pulls away. This pushes out by Thursday afternoon. The European model starts this off a little bit later, but it does give slightly higher snow amount. So here's what we're looking at. Wednesday by 12:30, snow just making its way into Culpeper and Fredericksburg. And then by 4:30, we see it overspreading the area. So for Wednesday, think of a good start time at around 12 o'clock or so. We're looking at maybe later impacts on this rather than the early morning commute on Wednesday. But the afternoon commute for everybody is going to be snowy. This is at 4:30. This is at 10 o'clock at night. We see those darker bands right over D.C., but even heavier bands over areas such as Fredericksburg and into other parts of the region, including over Andrews and into the eastern shore and southern Maryland. This is early Thursday morning. This will be the final push as the system exits the area. Both models kick it out of here by Thursday afternoon. So big question always is how much snow. I can tell you that this is the latest run from the GFS model, and it does lower the numbers just a bit. It's brought it down to now maybe 2 to 6 across the D.C. metro area versus earlier it was like 4 to 8. So either way, it's still very impactful. It didn't bring it down. It's not like it brought it down to a trace. So either way, still impactful and still brings some of those heavier totals over the lower eastern shore into southern Maryland with anywhere from 8 to 12 inches is what it's giving there. The European model continues to be very robust on this, bringing anywhere upwards from 4 to maybe even 12 inches across the area. I want to continue to watch the track of this to see just how this particular system progresses. If that track is going to be a little bit further over to the south, then that will impact how we forecast the numbers. But here is my analysis. Yes, this snow system is very likely on Wednesday. It's all but a lock to happen. So we are looking at that snow on Wednesday and Thursday, and how much for now, I would safely say at least 5 inches of snow. And depending on how this shifts, this number will go up or down. We constantly are getting new data in and new models. So as that happens, we'll have a better view and analysis on what's going to be happening with this system. But we do know for sure snow Wednesday through Thursday. Right now, I'm saying at least 5 inches. That snow will be heavy at times. We will have some heavier bands of snow setting up shop around this area. As far as your forecast on the 7-day, you're looking at temperatures right there in the low 60s today, along with a chance for some really damaging winds and rain. We do dry out for President's Day on Monday with temperatures around 40, upper 30s. Tuesday, it's the calm before the storm. Gets cloudy around here and snowy for your Wednesday, a temperature around 30, right around 33 on Thursday. Plan on that snow starting more toward Wednesday afternoon with at least 5 inches on the table.